there a particular extracurricular that you would like to see on an applicant's common application form?
Yeah, great question. In terms of extracurriculars, the big reason for the evaluation is that many universities function as their own miniature cities, and in some ways their own miniature utopia. So in that way, there is no one activity we like to see, because if we see too much of one thing, we're going to need to look to diversify and pull others. So that's why social service is wonderful if a student's passionate about it, but we don't need to see that from every student because it's not necessarily the diversity that we're looking for to totally fill our class.
So what, according to admission officers, is more important, and what for you is rigor?
Yes, well, it's going to depend on the context of the high school in which the student is placed. So we're not going to compare a student from, let's say, DIS with a student from BIS with a student from ABWA. We're going to be looking at them within their own individual context, and what does a competitive student applying from those schools look like, and where does this student fall within that context. This is why admission reps have specific territory, so that we have that really rich context from which to evaluate the student application.
Super. I think that's so helpful, because we always, we are always telling students that irrespective of whatever you may be, aiming for in the future, do not, think that you can let go of, the rigor subjects, which could be your lab sciences, your math, your core, social sciences,
Right.
thinking that I want to do like probably history in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So let me, I'm okay with, finding my way around the easier subjects.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Moving on to another component of the application, which is our essays. And I like to say that for our high school students who are currently in the 12th grade, this is the only real thing that is within your realm of control.
Exactly.
I'm sure as admissions officers, you must be reading gazillion essays every application.
That's an accurate number. Yes.
But I also have to say that whenever I've spoken to admissions officers, they always say that this is our most favorite part of our work. If you would like to share, some advice with our students how to tackle these essays and how they can, set themselves apart, that would be great.
The biggest mistake students make are too many cooks in the kitchen.
Right.
And I think that as long as they present an essay that's really authentic to who they are and genuine and sounds like them, then that's the best thing possible, because they'll land at a university that is a good fit for them. I always tell students, if you're not funny in real life, don't be funny in your essay.
Yeah.
If you would not use the word ubiquitous in real life, don't use it in the essay. And so, just be genuine to who you are. And if I would write your essay and kind of work on it and think about it and sleep on it. Don't rush it, I think also is another good advice. And then have someone who knows you read it, maybe not for critique, but just to see if it sounds like you. And I think the best written essays are the ones where a person can say, I could just hear your voice in my head when I was reading it. And so, there is no bad essay topic, but I think that it is the chance for students to really reflect and to grow and to really show the university why they're a good fit for each university.